welcome to the brand new Sketchmageddon. We are back. It is Sunday night. It is Sketchmageddon night. I don't know why I have those on. I don't need them. I am so happy to be here. I am your host for the evening, Sean Devereaux. We are coming to you from the Push Comedy Theater, Suffolk. This is our little home away from the theater. I am here. Brad McMurrin, we have bunk beds. He's sleeping right now. I like to keep up the illusion that he is with me wherever I go. We have some great news about the Push Comedy Theater coming up later on in the show. We have the winner from last week's Sketchmageddon to announce. It's going to be a good show. We have some returning sketch groups. We have some new sketch groups. We have a blast from the past. And when I say past, like 10 years ago past. And we may or may not have an appearance by John Aiden Devereaux. It remains to be seen. So what is the show about? You guys shoot and record funny sketches. I play them. That's about it. It's not rocket science here. So with all that out of the way, we're here to watch some sketches. So let's get it on. Our first sketch is from a group that made their Sketchmageddon debut last night. It is Rosso Oho. I don't know. It's Ed Phillips and CB Wilkins with their video, Boring Meeting.
Okay, everyone, today we're going to discuss the projections for next quarter. We've been working with analytics to find that there are a lot of gaps in our current system that could be patched and filled. And we could really uptake our interest by 3%. So we're going to be working on that. I want you, Levy, to get started on that. Thompson over there, I want you to get started on tricking the legal department into sending us all their bonds. That's where we're really going to make all of our money back, is tricking our employees and other people into selling us our stock back, so that way we might actually have some profit. Instead, we are hemorrhaging money, and I can't seem to find any way out of it, but hopefully things will get better. Now on to the press reports that have been released lately. I want you all to ignore them. They are completely false, and everything they say is nothing but slander and evil, wicked words given by leftist elites. We are the true kings. No one can stop us. Now onto the paper. You have been using too much paper. We've been receiving word from the warehouse that we are running through tons of paper per week. That is an absurd amount. So we are now going to limit all copies. If you'd like to make a copy, you can put in a request with your supervisor, and they will put in a request with their supervisor. This will happen about 15 times until finally it reaches me. I will say no. You can write on your hand. Next, we're going to discuss a couple of troubling situations happening over in Asian headquarters. Apparently, they've decided that they don't want to be there anymore. They are Asian headquarters. They have to exist there. So we're going to need a couple of you to pick up some bats and walk your way there and eventually knock them all out. Okay, everyone, looks like Kenny brought some bread. Come on over here, get some bread, and get it up.
That was Oso Rojo. I finally got it. It helps when they have the name at the end of the video like that. Thanks, guys. There is rumors that the Dumpster Dudes are working on a new video that will make its debut next week. Fingers crossed. So we will see about that. So we are going out tonight live on Facebook and YouTube, I believe. I think I got all the kinks worked out from last week. So Barrett Sigmund, if you are out there, you can now watch this on your TV. You and Molly's life can't really get any better than it is right now. All right, so I have a video that I wasn't sure if it was going to work or not in today's climate. This is a video that the Pushers actually made probably about 11 years ago. This is an oldie, and you will be able to tell from our hairlines and our figures. We had much more boyish figures back then than we do now. But the topic, it has Nazis in it, or a form of Nazis, and that can be a very touchy subject nowadays. But then I realized we just did an entire video about suicide, so screw it. Suicide and Nazis. I guess that's going to be the theme of tonight's show. This is a sketch that we did called Parking Nazis. It was part of a video series that we were doing back in the day with the help of a good friend of ours, Jay Sanchez, who now works over at Channel 3. We got a few episodes out, but then Brad and I kind of fell into Cuff Me and some other stuff, and we had to kind of give up the video series to work on that. But anyway, this is The Pushers with Parking Nazis, starring a very young Brad McMurran, Ed Carden, and a little cameo by Sean Devereaux. Take a look.
That's my name, don't wear it out.
I got stuck in traffic. I know. Well, look.
Yeah, I just need you to hold him off. 25 cents for 2 minutes? That's ridiculous. No, not you. I'm just talking about this meter. Look, I have to go get change for the meter. Whatever you do, hold them off. Because you're a professional and that's what you do. You just hold them off for about, I don't know.
Not so fast, Fräulein. Oh. You did not pay the meter, Fräulein!
Yeah, I know. I didn't have any change.
Nein! Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. The meter reads 0!
Right, like I was trying to tell you. I need to go
0!
Right.
0!
No, I just need to get...
Oh, Fräulein, you are under the impression the downtown Norfolk parking police are lenient.
No, not at all, sir.
What do you think your punishment should be?
What is it? I don't know. A ticket?
Oh, Fräulein, I can assure you that the current punishment for illegally parking in downtown Norfolk is punishable by hanging!
What? No.
Hanging!
I have change now.
It is too late, Fräulein.
No.
It is too late.
It's not.
When the meter at 0,
No.
you will not hear.
No.
Dr. Jones, it is time for you to die. You will die.
Oh my God, honey, what's wrong?
Oh, John, it was horrible. I dreamt I had to park in Norfolk and I didn't have any change. John, I was so scared.
Okay, it was just a nightmare. And hey, besides, we're not going to Norfolk tomorrow. We're going to the ocean front.
No!
Your time is 0. Zero.
That's my name, don't wear it out.
There you go, the Parking Nazis. Now, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but I was actually up for a portfolio award for my acting in that sketch. Not only that, but my hair as well was pretty spectacular. Uh-oh, looks like we're lagging a little bit. That's not good. We may have to cut the YouTube feed if we do that. Sorry, Barrett. It may happen. Thank you, Derek. Yes, our hairlines were pretty spectacular back then. I did have pretty good hair back in the day. So with Sketchmageddon, it's at the heart of it a competition, much like a lot of the shows at the Push Comedy Theater, be it the 3-on-3 tournament or Improv-ageddon. Sketchmageddon is also a competition because we like pitting people against each other. Yeah, you know what? That's true. We do like pitting people against each other, but we do feel like competition brings out the best in people. So we have an award for the winner of Best Sketch from last week's episode. And this was actually a pretty close, probably one of the closest votes that we've had in a while. The top 3 videos, there were only 3 votes separating the top 3 videos. But like all things, only one can be the winner. And the winner from last week's Sketchmageddon is Eva with her video. But first, I'm going to smoke some more weed. Now, if you guys didn't see this, this was an all puppet video. It actually had hardcore puppet sex in it, which was a first for Sketchmageddon. Like I said, competition brings out the best in each other. Unfortunately, Eva was not able to make it out here to Push Comedy Theater Suffolk, but she did send in a little acceptance video. So let's hear from Eva.
Thank you for voting for our sketch, but first I'm going to smoke some more weed. Today, Virginia lawmakers passed legislation that will legalize marijuana in 2024. Remember that no legal sales should be made until the criminal records of those previously convicted of possession and distribution are expunged.
Let's give it up for Eva. She is the winner from the first episode of the brand new Sketchmageddon. So you see in the screen right now, we are accepting donations. The Push Comedy Theater is currently closed. We've been able to stay afloat through the kindness of our patrons, through our online shows, courtesy of Earprov. But if you would like to donate, normally Sketchmageddon is a $5 show at the Push Comedy Theater. Maybe you get a beer and a hot dog. That's $6, $11. It's not a bad way to spend an evening. But if you would like to donate, please go to paypal.me/pushcomedytheater. Every little bit helps. We are hoping for the shuttered venue grant, if and when that ever becomes available. It was first announced back in November, and on the website it says applications, or we'll be taking applications soon. That has not changed. There has been no notice given as to when they will start taking applications. But until then, the donations from PayPal are greatly appreciated and much needed. So thank you guys. I think it's time for a drink. What is everybody drinking tonight? I have something very special. I have Belle Isle Blood Orange Moonshine from Richmond, Virginia. It's a distillery up in Richmond. I'm pouring one out for my moonshine buddy, Lindsay Horn. Here's to you, Lindsay. It's like I've never had this one before. Let's see. Actually, that's really good. That is really, really good. Go ahead, put it in the comments. Let me know what you guys are drinking. And maybe we'll get a sponsorship out of this, because I gotta say, this Belle Island stuff is really darn good. All right, moving along. We have a sketch. This is a part 2. I always like part 2s, especially for the viewers who didn't see the part 1. But this is a collaboration. Last week they wished to remain anonymous. However, it was quickly very evident who was behind the video, so now they don't even care. This is a collaboration between Eva and John Regan Wharton, or as Aiden likes to call him, Imposter John, and this is Eavesdropping 2.
Liquor before beer, in the clear. I like lived on my fucking couch. Look your best. It's a bird of prey. A group of them come back. I mean, if that's like a word, a group or a flock, like end of February, early March, and they shit. He works for an HVAC company. Heating, ventilation, cooling. Probably corn dogs. Yeah, like a meat freezer. Could probably put a body in there. I don't know, maybe like a baby pig or something. They're smarter than dogs. $350 Hemi. I just kind of float. I don't know. I just don't park next to the fire hydrants. Put on your face. Shit.
Is it just me, or is anybody else getting a very strong Buffalo Bill vibe off of that video? Strange things are afoot in Ocean View. All right, this is the shameless plug portion of the show where I would like to promote myself because I'm worth it. We have a lot of things, and when I say we, I mean I have a lot of great things coming your way. We have the Nerds of Comedy. We have coming up, we have more episodes with Brad and I talking about Columbo, because that's what people want to see. We have a little John Cusack duology coming out with Say Anything and Better Off Dead, starring the lovely Miss Hillary Stallings. Also, we have a new show, courtesy of Earprov and the Nerds of Comedy and Push Comedy Theater. It is the Funny Pages. It is a comic book talk show where I talk comic books with some of the Push Comedy Theater community. People can call in and ask questions, challenge us on our opinions. That is every Thursday night at 9 p.m. And then finally, something that is very near and dear to my heart, TikTok. I am on TikTok with 365 days of shirts. Last year on June 8th, it was my birthday, and I really had nothing better to do, nothing else going on in my life. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to wear a new t-shirt every single day for the next year, and I am going to document it on TikTok. Erica was upset that it was only on TikTok, but because of Erica badgering me, I have also decided to put it out on Instagram and Facebook as well. But You know, I'm pretty hip kid, pretty hip dude. So TikTok is where it's at. People want to see a bald fat dude in t-shirts on TikTok. So please check it out. All right. Yeah, that cat shirt is pretty weird. So we go from the shameless plug section of the show to the weird section of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, they are back. Give it up for Ravens Hollow. Hold on. Ravens Hollow County Players and Butterfly Kisses.
There's two things I know for sure. She was sent here from and she's today's little girl. So I dropped down to my knees by her bed at night. She talks to Jesus and I close my eyes. And I thank God for all the joy in my life. Oh, look so old. My kisses and the bedtime hair. Three little white flowers all in her hair. Walk beside my party daddy. It's time her to ride. The kid looks funny, daddy. I sure tried. Oh, I thought I had done wrong. I must have done something right. Just her a hug every morning. And butterfly kisses at night.
Never sure when that sucker's going to end. So that is Ravens Hollow. When Aiden asked tonight who was going to be on the show and I gave him the rundown, they may be the reason why he is not shown his face yet. I do want to make an apology. I got very, very late from some of the members of Sketch Me, the French Girls, whatever that French Girls group is. They sent me a video, but I did not have time to get it on for tonight's show. So they will go first next week. By that time, I will remember their name. It's Trip, Austin, Jeff. Sketch me like one of your French dudes. You know what? We'll see that video next week. But now we are moving on to Pizza Party. And I gotta say, I was shocked when I saw this video from Pizza Party. They're normally known for their very high production values, and this is a little bit different from the Pizza Party guys. So The Thing Happens. Take a look. Oh, no, wrong one. Let's try this one. The Thing Happens. Donate to the Push Comedy Theater. The Thing Happens.
Great Scott! Marty! Yeah, Doc. What's going on? Is there something wrong? Marty, I just had the craziest thought. Oh, what is it, Doc? Is it about, like, time travel or, like, nuclear physics? No! Marty, it's even more important. Okay, well, what is it, Doc? How does Ben Grimm, the Thing, rock monster of the Fantastic Four, how does he take a shit? Doc, I thought this was an emergency. Like, it's a really stupid question. No, Marty, think about it. If it's really stupid, then you tell me. How does the rock monster, take a shit? Think about it, Marty. His buttocks are made out of rocks. His sphincter, his taint, the whole shenanigans is made out of rocks. Orange rocks, Marty. Whoa, Doc, it's heavy. Yes, exactly. He is heavy. How does he even sit on a toilet without breaking it? Doc, you're actually making a lot of sense here. Hey, how's it going? Doc Brown and Marty McFly, how's it going? Hey, it's Ben Grimm, the Thing. Your ears must have been burning because we kind of have a question for you. Yes, we need you to solve this mystery for us, the Thing. Hey, don't call me the Thing, all right? It kind of hurts my feelings. I'm not a monster. Just call me Ben. Ben, we have a question for you. Okay, well, shoot, I'm an open book, you know, as long as you're not, Dr. Doom, it's a clobbering time, you know, ask me, how the hell do you take a shit? Yeah, we're wondering how you take a shit. Yeah, I'm curious too. Oh, hi, Marty from the future. Oh, hey, Marty from the past. I like your hat, huh? Thanks, I like your guitar. Oh, yeah, thanks. Marty's. There's more important things at hand. How do you take a shit? How do you take a shit, Ben? What do you mean, how do I take a shit? Take a shit like anybody else takes a shit. I just pull down my pants and I take a shit, you know? Yeah, but your buttocks, they're made out of orange rocks. Hey, okay, all right, okay. I'm very sensitive about these topics here, okay? So just quit, okay? No. We're serious, man. Like, how does the poop even come out? Does it come out as, like, orange bricks? Yeah, like, and what happens if you get a hemorrhoid? Like, what does that look like? Is it like what about anal fissures? Oh, hell, if you guys are so interested in me taking a shit, why don't I just show you right now? Oh, I'm gonna put on my pants and take a shit right down here. Well, that doesn't really answer anything. I see that I've come to the right place. It is I, Dr. Doom. Hey, Dr. Doom, how do you take a shit? I do not shit.
That was Pizza Party, and things happen. You know how, like, in Eddie Murphy movies, like The Nutty Professor and Coming to America, there's always that one scene where Eddie plays all the roles. This would be if Eddie Murphy made Back to the Future. You just saw it right there. Pizza Party with Thing Happens. It's funny, I actually had a conversation with Matt Cole about a week or two, and he was very excited about his Back to the Future action figures that he had just purchased and said that he paid way too much money for. I'm glad that they have gone to good use. I think Michael J. Fox is looking down from heaven and approves of all this. All right, so we are coming to the end of the show, or this is the end of the show, and yes, I know Michael J. Fox isn't dead, but who cares? They're not going to do a Family Ties reunion, so he's dead to me. We have a lot of great things coming up at the Push Comedy Theater. We have the Murder Mystery Tour, the second weekend of March. Unfortunately, that is already sold out, but we are working with the city. We may be getting an extra day. We will actually find out tomorrow, so take a look at the Push Comedy Theater Facebook page tomorrow for announcement about whether or not we'll be adding a show to the improvised murder mystery tour, The Unusual Suspects. We also have the World Series of Improv. That will be announced later on tonight. Oh, cut me some slack, Alfred. I stand by what I said about Michael J. Fox. If there's no Family Ties reunion, he's dead to me. We have the World Series of Improv. This is where teams from all over the country will be competing in a bracket-style tournament. It's a little bit different than the online stuff that you've been seeing, in that the teams performing must be in the same room together. So, for instance, if Molly and Barrett decided to put a team together because they are socially distancing together, or Matt Cole and Anna Sosa, then they would do their set from their living room or bedroom or wherever they would like to do their set for live, that will be broadcast across the nation for the World Series of Improv. We have some sponsors. The winning team will win $500. We have about $1,000 in cash prizes. The winning team getting $500. There will also be other opportunities for teams to make money. All the teams will be allowed to put up their PayPal or Venmo handle so people can donate to the performers. A lot of, or as Brad said, or if they want, they can come up to the theater. I know some of the Chicago teams will actually be going up to Second City to be performing their sets. We will have a camera set up at the theater with only Brad and myself and a camera operator, all socially distanced. So you will pop in, hop on stage, do your set, and never come within 20 feet of another person. So if you want to do it at the theater, you can do that as well. Cash prizes. We are doing this because we miss live theater. We miss improv. And we miss the performers who have been our lifeline throughout this pandemic. And we want to give a little love back to them. So, like I said, hopefully this is a chance for some of the performers to make some money as well. We're going to have some celebrity judges. Obviously, we have always have Terry O'Quinn in our back pocket, but we've been talking to some other fairly well-known improvisers and non-improvisers from across the country. Second City has teams that are going to be in this. Dad's Garage from Atlanta is going to have teams in this. UCB LA is looking like they're going to have some teams in this. The Push Comedy Theater is going to have a lot of teams in this. So start looking for someone who you would like to improvise with and who you can safely quarantine with, because the announcement will be coming later on tonight as far as applications for teams to enter. This will happen the last week in March, so you do have a little time to get your team together. More information about this will be coming up later on tonight. It is the World Series of Improv. We're extremely excited about that. And you know what? That's our show. I probably should have done this earlier, but this is actually, I've been drinking this while we've been watching videos. This is my third glass of moonshine. It is some good stuff. Belle Isle, if you're out there, hit me up. We can talk sponsorship. You don't even have to pay me in cash. Just give me more of these bottles. So for myself, Sean Devereaux, for Brad McMurray, who is lurking in the comments, for Aiden Devereaux, who is somewhere in this house, for the French girls, we will see you next week. This has been Sketchmageddon. The form where you can vote for this week's winner will be up shortly. Keep an eye out for that. Congratulations again to Eva for winning last week. I miss you guys. Really excited about the things that are happening at the Push Comedy Theater. There is definitely light at the end of the tunnel. Keep up the hope. Keep up all the good work between here and Earprov and all the other creative outlets you may find during this pandemic. We miss you, we love you, and we will see you next week.